Well, isn't it fun that our focus this month is on our having fun in our life? And not just a woohoo kind of fun, although that's fun, but we're also focusing on the creative fun of being alive in a three-dimensional world where we're able to see our invisible thoughts become visible things. And if we've focused on an invisible thought long enough for it to become a visible thing that we like, we get to say, I did that. And if we've focused on an invisible thought long enough that it has become a visible thing that we don't like, if we're willing to say, I did that too, then as we own our creation, we get to consciously create something better by focusing on a thought that feels better. That's powerful, creative fun if we allow it to be. Instead of feeling embarrassed or bad about ourselves or sorry for ourselves or ashamed of ourselves when something we don't like appears in our life. Abraham Hicks tells us life is supposed to feel really good to you. You're supposed to be having a really good time. And when you think about it, you have the energy that creates worlds at your back, flowing to you and through you for the creation and accomplishment of anything that matters to you. Woohoo! As we said last Sunday, we are a miracle in form. We are manifested magic. We are able to create a life we enjoy living just by thinking thoughts that we enjoy thinking. That's pretty amazing. We don't have to work hard at creating a life we enjoy, and we don't have to struggle through a life we don't enjoy. As long as we remember that creative energy is flowing to us and through us at all times for the creation and accomplishment of anything that matters to us. But how often do we remember that? How often do we think about that? About the creative energy that's backing us as we live in this world? Often? Sometimes? Every once in a while? Never? There's not one small or unimportant life occurring in the universe. Not ours, not anyone else's, anywhere. Anything that matters to us matters to the universe. There's not one unimportant desire anywhere by anyone. All desire gets the full attention of creative energy. This life wasn't given to us to prove our unworthiness. It was given to us to express our magnificence. Sadhguru said, people are making a problem out of life, and then they are trying to solve it. Who the hell told you life was a problem? The greatest gift and the only gift you have is life. Appreciating our life as a gift, creates more and more in our life for us to appreciate. It's only because we are a spiritual being right now, loved by love itself and adored by the universe, that we get to experience life in this world in the first place. We may wonder then why this world we're in doesn't appear to us to be more spiritual. Why does it look so separate from us, and why do we feel so separate from it? It looks that way and feels that way only when we're not thinking of ourselves spiritually. As a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe that provides for us a three-dimensional environment. It looks that way and feels that way when we're not feeling the creative energy within us and around us as the primary substance behind what we see. When we're thinking only humanly about ourselves from that limited human perspective, it appears to us that this world has power over us, a power separate from us and our desires, power over our health, power over our finances, power over our peace of mind, power over everything that we call our life. Now, we considered last Sunday that if we just own our life in this world as our choice to be here, and own every experience as if we've chosen that too, we would relax more into the awareness that nothing in this world is happening to us, that we are the one happening in the world. We are the one expressing life three-dimensionally. Our unique expression of life doesn't happen to us. It happens through us. It's the only way it could happen. And if we own it all as ours, not just the three-dimensional things that we like, but all of it, then no matter what may come along in our life, we will look to the power of creative energy backing us to bring us what matters to us, whether it's a healing or more financial abundance, whatever it is. Rumi wrote, "Don't feel lonely. The entire universe is inside you." Which brings us to the title of today's talk, Owning Your Oopsies, inspired by real life happenings. But owning our oopsies isn't about our walking through life going, sorry, sorry, sorry. Maybe we've done it, we've all heard it said, but that's usually comes from low self-esteem. It's not about feeling bad about ourselves and our existence. It's about loving ourselves so much and feeling so good about being ourselves that we can own it all. Every part of us and every expression of us. And that we accept ourselves as who we are in every moment. If we're not willing to own all our actions and all our experiences, we're missing the creative fun of being alive in this three-dimensional environment in which we're in charge of all of our actions and all of our experiences and all of our creations. That's why it's important for us that if we make a mistake, we own that mistake. My bad. Rather than trying to hide it or deny it. When we try to hide anything for any reason, we're telling ourselves that there's a place somewhere outside of the infinite universe in which we live where we can put parts of ourselves, and that when that part of ourselves is put away, wherever that place is, it's not going to affect our life. But sacred texts tell us there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. We can run, but we can't hide from our vibration. We live in a vibrational universe, and we're vibrational beings. The universe responds to our vibration, whether we're standing in an open field or we're hiding under a rock. It feels us. It's been said the greatest mistake we can make in life is to be continually fearing we'll make one. Our fear of making a mistake, our fear of being wrong, our fear of looking bad, our fear of being embarrassed, our fear of feeling ashamed keeps us from allowing the fullness of who we are and who we're created to be to flow through us. When we feel misunderstood and we come back strongly with an explanation of what we meant, it's usually because our identity feels threatened by something we're thinking is outside of us. Someone else. When we react defensively, we're saying to ourselves that there's an external world that has power to dictate our inner peace, our emotional state, and our sense of worthiness. If we said something we wish we hadn't said, if we did something we wish we hadn't done, if we think something we wish we hadn't thought, so what? Abraham Hicks tells us the greatest thing you can give yourself is the freedom from what others think. If we're going to feel better about ourselves because someone said something nice to us, then we're likely going to feel bad about ourselves. If someone says something that is not so nice to us, or if someone misunderstands us, if we're believing that who we truly are can ever be touched, much less altered by anything, then fear will keep us trying to hide from others the parts of ourselves that we believe are unacceptable, and feeling that parts of us are unacceptable. And that puts resistance in the way of our allowing the energy that creates worlds to create easily for us what matters to us. Robert Schuller said, "Better to do something imperfectly than to do nothing flawlessly." If we're clear about who we are and what we're doing in our life, then we're able to get everybody else out of the equation of our self-esteem. People can say what they say, and we'll know that they've got a life of their own, and that they don't understand our life, and that they don't need to understand our life. We can give others and ourselves a break from our negative reactions to perceived offenses. Nothing has power over our vibration unless we give our attention to it by trying to explain ourselves or hide ourselves. Whatever we said or did or thought is ours alone. And we don't have to defend being ourselves in the moments of our life. It just happened. Who we truly are comes from a higher source than human opinion, ours or anyone else's. What anyone else thinks about us, or even what we mistakenly think about ourselves, can't change our true identity. Our inner being, our true identity, never judges us or requires an explanation from us, no matter what we've done. Never disappointed in us. Our inner being only sees us in our wholeness, in our value, in our now moment, living the life that we're created to live. And is always, always pleased with us. If we practice thinking thoughts that feel good to think, we'll be so immersed in love and appreciation and self-acceptance that what others think of us will truly be none of our business. As we come to trust that the deep nature of our own being is perfect love and perfect wisdom and perfect well-being, we realize that we can release the fear that we've built up while living in this world without the awareness of the powerful creative energy backing us. And we'll no longer fear being wrong, looking bad, or being embarrassed. Because we will have accepted ourselves as the extraordinary being we are, warts and all. We read in the Way of Transformation, "For it is your circumstances that you have believed have the power to imprison you. But as you choose to relinquish your perception of the world or any circumstance, you discover that you are already abiding in freedom. The power, and that is what freedom is a power to create differently." When we accept our freedom to fully be ourself, joy, peace of mind, and ease come immediately to us. Every moment we accept ourselves. And everything else we've ever thought would make us happy in this world will start flowing uninterrupted, seemingly effortlessly into our experience. Namaste. Okay. Well, this is the time that we get to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. We just all came into this world together, and it is so fun when we come together for the fun of it, for the joy of it, for the happiness it brings to us to be together. And thank you for watching live stream. There's a togetherness in that I know you feel and we feel. And things are happening. We're going to be moving soon. And we are moving collectively into a space that is more expresses who we are. So that as we express more and more of who we are, we grow and attract more of those beings who are looking for who we are, to add that to who they are. It's a beautiful, symbiotic, attraction-based life that we live in. And so thank you for your financial support that keeps us going here, and for just being here in this, what feels like our train station, really. And it's fun. We can have fun in the train station. And so thank you for that. And thank you for those of you who are watching live stream for your support as well. And there are people who watch. I tell you, last week, out of the blue, I got a notification that just last week, 69 new people were viewing our site. But we have over 1,000 followers. So, this message is for you guys. If you're watching, if you're following us, and if you feel good with what LEC is about, and you'd like to express that in a way that touches LEC, then that would be financially. It's also showing up, being here, or being there, wherever you are watching us. And if you're wondering how to do that, and I know right this moment, if the thought never occurred to you to wonder, you're wondering now. And every time we wonder, the answer is present. And it's present right now as our treasurer, Dr. Jamie Phillips, and she'll tell you how.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I'm going to try to do this without making an oopsie. Do I have any bets on whether I can do this or not? Yeah, I can do it.
I'm on. I'm in.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Pat. If you would like to donate to the Life Enrichment Center, and we would love to have you donate, there's several ways you can do it if you're watching this online. You can go to facebook.com/Life Enrichment Center and hit the donate button. You can go to our website where
when we worry about an oopsie, we make an oopsie.
You can go to our website where Reverend Stephanie's wonderful talk from this morning will be on podcast within the next couple days, and that website address is lecflint.com. There's a donate button on that page. You can go to PayPal. Our email address for PayPal is lec2512@gmail.com. I know, I just got that oopsie thing in my head.
No.
And then lastly, if you'd like to send in a check, you can do so at our P.O. Box, Life Enrichment Center, P.O. Box 321-294, Flint, Michigan, 48532. And in the sanctuary, we'll be doing an offertory while we listen to Marcia Allen singing in this very room, followed by a gratitude prayer from Reverend Stephanie. Thank you.